Do you ever feel like life is pushing you to your limits, as if every step forward is met with yet another hurdle? Like scaling a steep mountain, just when you think you've reached a plateau, another climb appears. These moments can feel exhausting, even unfair, leaving you questioning why things seem so difficult. But what if these trials weren't meant to break you, but to shape you? What if every struggle was a sign that something greater was on the horizon? The resistance you feel is not a punishment. It is a sign of transformation in motion. It's the universe's way of asking, are you ready? If you're feeling overwhelmed, know that you are not alone. You are being prepared for something profound, something bigger than you can imagine. Let's dive into the signs that show the universe is testing you, so you can recognize them, embrace them, and move forward with renewed faith and strength. Emotional overwhelm. Imagine a river swollen after a powerful storm, rushing over its banks and sweeping away debris in its path. This flood clears space for new life to grow. Similarly, when you're on the verge of a breakthrough, old, suppressed emotions begin to rise, demanding your attention. You might find yourself feeling unusually sensitive, reacting intensely to small things, or being overwhelmed by past hurts. This emotional surge is not a setback, it's a purification process. The universe is giving you the opportunity to release old wounds and emotional baggage that no longer serve you. Instead of resisting the intensity, allow yourself to fully feel and process these emotions. Take time to meditate, journal, or talk to someone you trust to help you navigate this healing phase. Remember, this flood of feelings is not a sign of weakness, but of profound growth. Let it wash over you, and in its wake, you'll find more room for peace, clarity, and renewal. Patterns of repetition. Have you ever felt like life is replaying the same story, as if you're stuck in an endless loop of familiar relationships, conflicts, or disappointments? It's not a coincidence. It's the universe gently, or sometimes forcefully, nudging you toward growth. Think of it like a video game. You can't advance to the next level until you clear the challenge in front of you. Life works in much the same way. If you keep attracting the same kind of people, facing similar struggles, or hitting the same roadblocks, it's a call to pause, reflect, and shift your approach. What lesson is hidden within these patterns? What is your soul yearning to learn? The moment you break free from old cycles with conscious awareness, you open the door to transformation, new opportunities, and a life that finally feels aligned with your deepest desires. Feeling of loneliness. Transformation often comes with an unexpected side effect, loneliness. As you evolve, it may feel like the world around you no longer fits quite the same way. Old friendships might feel distant, family ties strained, and even your past self might seem like a stranger. You may wonder why no one else seems to understand what you're going through, leaving you to navigate this journey alone. But this solitude isn't a punishment, it's a gift. The universe is creating space for you to reconnect with yourself. Just like a seed must first be buried in darkness before it can break through the soil and reach the light, you too are in a phase of quiet transformation. Embrace this time for deep introspection, meditation, and self-discovery. Trust that this season of solitude is preparing you for a future where you will bloom in ways you never imagined. Unexpected setbacks. You plan for your life events. There's excitement, a sense of adventure, and the thrill of experiencing. But then, out of nowhere, roadblocks appear. Detours, closed roads, and challenges you never saw coming. It can be maddening, especially when you've planned every detail with care. Yet, these obstacles aren't random. They're tests of your resilience and adaptability. The universe wants to see if you'll push through, even when the path isn't as smooth as you expected. Will you give up, or will you find a way forward? Think of a bird breaking free from its egg. Without the struggle to peck its way out, it wouldn't have the strength to soar. Similarly, each obstacle you face is fortifying your inner strength, preparing you for the transformation that's waiting just beyond. Every detour you navigate is an opportunity to grow stronger, more resourceful, and more ready for the next chapter of your journey. Physical and mental fatigue. Transformation is not just a shift in mindset, it's a profound, energetic recalibration. If you find yourself feeling inexplicably exhausted, mentally foggy, or emotionally drained, know that this is not a setback, but a sign of deep inner work. Just like sore muscles after an intense workout, this fatigue is proof of growth. Your body and mind are shedding old energies, rewiring themselves to align with a new, higher frequency. Instead of resisting or forcing yourself to keep up with the usual pace, honor this need for rest. Give yourself permission to slow down, nourish your body with wholesome food, sleep deeply, and embrace self-care rituals that restore your spirit. Growth isn't always about action. Sometimes, the most powerful transformation happens in stillness. Feeling lost in life. One of the greatest spiritual tests is the unsettling feeling of being lost. You may question your purpose, second-guess your choices, or feel as if you're wandering through life without direction. It's a disorienting, even painful experience, but it serves a purpose. This uncertainty is not a punishment. It's an invitation to surrender. The universe is clearing the path for something new, but before it can fill your life with fresh possibilities, it must first strip away the familiar. Think of it as the fog before dawn, a moment of obscurity just before clarity breaks through. This phase isn't meant to break you, it's meant to teach you to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the timing, and trust in the unseen forces guiding you. Instead of resisting the unknown, lean into it. This is the sacred space where transformation happens, where miracles take root, and where your true path begins to reveal itself. Intuition and inner urges. There are times when an inexplicable pull tugs at your heart, a sudden urge to shift your career, move to a new place, or even let go of a relationship that no longer fits. It's as if something deep inside you is calling, and though it may not make sense to your logical mind, you can't ignore it. This is your intuition speaking, guiding you toward your highest path. When these intuitive whispers grow louder, trust them. They are not random urges, they are divine signals steering you toward your true purpose. Even if your mind doubts or feels uncertain, your inner wisdom knows what is best for you. Have faith in these nudges. They are not only leading you toward your next chapter, but they are also preparing you for a breakthrough that aligns with your soul's deepest desires. Sting of failures. When you're on the brink of a breakthrough, the universe has a way of throwing setbacks and what seem like failures your way. A project falls apart, a job opportunity slips through your fingers, or an unexpected obstacle appears, leaving you feeling defeated and disheartened. It can feel like the universe is playing a cruel joke, but in truth, these failures are not roadblocks, they're tools for growth. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb, but he never saw those moments as defeat. Instead, he recognized them as stepping stones, each one bringing him closer to success. Every setback you face is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and redirect yourself towards something better. Rather than giving up, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? Each failure is a lesson in disguise, helping you to refine your path and get closer to your true purpose. Surge in self-doubt. Just before a major breakthrough, self-doubt has a way of creeping in with full force. Your mind floods with questions. Am I good enough? Will I succeed? Should I just quit? It's as if the universe is testing you one last time, checking to see if you'll surrender to fear or push through it. Remember, self-doubt isn't a sign of weakness, but a final challenge to your belief in yourself. Even the most successful people, those who have achieved greatness, have wrestled with doubt, but they didn't let it stop them. They used it as a signal to dig deeper, to reaffirm their commitment, and to trust in their vision. Reframe your self-doubt as an opportunity to stand firm in your worth, to remind yourself of how far you've come, and to rise stronger, more determined than ever. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side. Recognizing these signs can shift your perspective, allowing you to approach life's challenges with purpose rather than frustration. When you face these tests, it's important to give yourself grace. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during tough moments. Remember, growth is not always a smooth ride, but it is always leading you to something beautiful. Stay grounded by using tools like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a walk in nature. These can help you find balance and clarity, even in moments of chaos. Affirm your worth regularly. Remind yourself of the strengths, skills, and progress you've made. These reminders will help you stand firm in your belief that you are capable. Seek guidance from mentors, spiritual teachers, or inspiring books that resonate with your heart. Finally, always trust the process. The universe isn't working against you. It's preparing you for something greater. Keep the faith, stay the course, and know that every challenge is leading you to your highest potential.